We're gonna get started right away with a little bit of a warm-up move that's gonna turn into something even more fun. So let's go ahead and stand up tall. Really tune into your foot alignment. You can come up on your toes and then rock back on your heels, noticing that you have an even weight distribution on both sides of your feet and between the front and back. Engage your core. When I say engage your core, I mean I don't want any arched backs. I want a slight pelvic tuck, a little bit of core engagement. Great. From here, we're gonna step out, squat, send your butt back, step in, squat, step out, squat, 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 squat. Good. We're just getting into it, warming up our hips. Now the secret with this is that you're sending your hips back. So our hips are coming back, straight back. We're keeping our chest and head up. And if you want to turn this into a little bit more of a cardio move, go ahead and add the little pop to it. Nice. Great work. Now from here, let your hands dangle down between your feet. And each time you come up, send your elbows up high to the sky. Now you can still be doing the low impact version, stepping and driving your elbows. Just squat on the out. Great work. And if you want to add a little resistance to this, go ahead and grab a water bottle or weighted object. You've got 10 seconds left. Next round, you can use the resistance the whole way through. We're just warming up the legs. Last one. Woo! Great work. All right, bend the knees to set down any weighted objects. And we're gonna come in to move number 2. So I wanted to get into our back and our chest at the same time. So join me on the mat. And you can either begin in a kneeling plank on both knees. You can bring it up to make it more challenging by coming into a single knee kneeling plank, or you can come into your toes. And from here, whichever position you chose, I want to make sure your hands are stacked just below your shoulders. Do this with me now. Check in with your form as we start. Make sure your back's not arched. Tuck it down. Get some core engagement, whether you're kneeling or up on your toes. From here, 2 push-ups. Come on, 1, 2, lower all the way down, sort of a bonus half push-up. Extend your arms, extend your legs, and you can either just lift your upper body, your lower body, or you can put them both together and do 2 superwoman lifts. I did a couple extras there. Put your hands back beside your shoulders and come back up to the same push-up you did before. And you're gonna give me 2 more push-ups. Same good form. Lower down slowly with control. Repeat your superwoman lift. It can be a lower body lift or an upper body lift or a dual lift. Plant the hands beside your shoulders. Dig your knees down or your toes down. Press back up. 2 more push-ups. Come on. Let's do this. Strong, stable, confident, capable. Think of your power words. Come on back up. 2 more push-ups. We've got 1 more of these to do. Remember, you can be doing this kneeling or up on your toes or on one knee. You got this. Come on. Last one. All the way up. 2 push-ups. Have that good, strong form. Lower all the way down with control. Last 2 superwoman lifts. 1 and 2. Amazing work. Woo! You rock that. Okay, next up, we're gonna take advantage of the chair or couch or ottoman that you brought over to your workout space, or maybe you can go over to where that is in your house. And you have the option here to go ahead and grab some weighted objects. For this one, we can start right off with the weighted objects in our hands. And we're gonna go ahead and check back into our form. Is our core engaged? Yes, it is. Let's go ahead and put our right foot on the elevated surface behind us. Now, it's okay if your elevated surface is a different height than mine. I would just caution you from having it be too high because it'll pitch you forward. It can be low, and if you don't have an elevated surface, you can come into a forward lunge, okay, with your foot on the floor. Just like you would in a forward lunge, you want to make sure, let's go ahead and test this out. As we sink down into our single leg squat, our knee doesn't go way past our toe. Our knee is lined up. We are lined up. Our back stays up and erect. Then we press up through our standing heel and really squeeze those glutes. Really drive up through that heel, keeping your weight back in the heel. Maybe try lifting up your toes just to check in that you're not pitching your weight forward. That'll put too much stress on your knee. Check in with your back. Is your back tight and flat? Is your core engaged? That'll help protect your back. Good work. Come on, press up and back. Press up and back. Now let's tune into those weighted objects. Are your shoulders pulling you forward or rounding forward? Let's go ahead and put a little bit of engagement in our back. Switch legs. Find your foot position. You may want to hop forward or hop back so that you are at a nice 90-degree bend when you sink it down. And again, now on this side, when you come down, each time you come up, curl your arms up to your shoulders. And I want you to do this with your palms facing each other. So we're going to do a little bit of a hammer curl. Same rules apply. We're just building on what we learned. Keeping our weight back in that standing heel. Great work. Keep your core tight and engaged. Really nice. Squeeze and press up. Squeeze and press up. No need to rush this. Really keep that weight back in your heel. Keep your body upright. Imagine you're wearing a crown on your head, because you are. Don't let it fall down. Last one. Woo! Awesome work. How did that feel? Great job. Bend your knees to set down your weighted objects. Clear yourself a little bit of space because we're going to move. We're going to take up some space right now. We're going to use our full mat. Come to about the center of your mat. We're going to do some skater lunges. Now the skater lunge can be done fast or slow. Let's do the slow version first. You're going to send your left leg back behind your right and then repeat that on the other side. So you're almost like you're skating and you're going to reach your arm over and across to the inside. And you can stay here or you can add a little hop right in the middle. Skate, skate. And you can keep your body upright. You can float the arms side to side to get a little torso rotation. Whatever feels good to you and supports your body. Come on, back and forth, pick up your pace. You're nice and warmed up now, you've got this. Let's go, rock stars. Come on, day one, full body fire. Starting out strong, come on. Whew. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Go ahead and grab yourself some water. Hydrate your body. Catch your breath. We have one final move in our superset before we repeat the full sequence. So for this one, you're going to want weighted objects again. Go ahead and grab them. And this first round, you may want to go lighter on your weighted objects just so you can see what all the moves are. This one, super fun. So we're going to stand tall, balancing through our feet. Really check in with your feet. Are you even and aligned? You can have your feet out about wider than hip distance. From here, sit it down as if you were going to sit down onto a chair with your weighted objects in close to your shins. From here, straighten your legs. Hold your core in tight. Drive your elbows up to the ceiling. Then come back to the squat. Add a curl. Back to your flat back, straight legs. Add the row. Drop it down to a squat. Add the curl. Row. Curl. Row. Curl. And if that's a little bit too much, you can do your row, come to stand, and add the curl. You have options. Row. Curl. Straighten the legs, row, send the hips back, curl. Make sure your knees are tracking directly in line with your toes. They'll want to collapse in, don't let them. This is a super back and booty burner. Last two. Last one. Amazing work. How was that one? Right? Woo! So tough. Okay, we're going to move on and repeat our entire circuit 2 more times. But before we do, just give yourself a quick body scan. How are you feeling? Check in with your shoulders, your hips, your abs, your back, your knees, and your feet. Just give yourself a quick scan. And I want you to come up right now with something about your body and what it does that you're grateful for today. Bring that into yourself right now. I'm sure you probably were already thinking about this, because I sure was. Wow, I'm so grateful to have this body that does so much for me. It's pretty amazing. All right, rock stars, we're gonna go ahead. If you want to, grab a weighted object for this one. This is the in and out jump squat with the high pull row. Can also, let's go ahead and start it out slow. Step it out, squat, pull, step it out, squat, pull, out, squat, pull. Option to add the jump, landing lightly on your feet. Nice, make sure those knees track out and aligned with your toes, sending the hips straight back, engaging your abs at the top, at the bottom as you squat, engaging your glutes at the top as you come up. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, so good, 4, 3, 2, 1, oh, inner thighs, booty, holy moly. Bend the knees to set those weighted objects down. We're getting lots of posterior chain in today's full body workout. Very important stuff. So many of us, when we get stressed or we're busy or too busy working, we get into that rounded forward position. We're on our phones. We want to strengthen our backs, strengthen that posterior chain to really bring balance back into our form. All right, you know what's coming next. Push-ups and superwoman lifts. Pick your push-up position. Remember, don't force yourself to do any type of push-up before you're ready. Allow your body to strengthen safely by choosing the mod or level that's right for you. So you can do single, knee down, both knees down, or up on your toes, your choice. Here we go. 1, 2, lower all the way down, little bonus half push-up. Extend your arms, extend your legs. 1 and 2. And remember, you can just lift the upper or lower body if you're working on that one. Press yourself back out to start. And 1 and 2. Lower down all the way. Extend the arms, extend the legs. Lift and lift. The movement initiates from your lower back. Very nice. Place your hands beside your shoulders. Engage your core. Come back up. Hands are stacked just below shoulders. 1 and 2. Gaze is 6 inches in front of you. Don't look down. Great job. Lower all the way down. Extend the arms, extend the legs. 1 and 2. Awesome work. Hands beside your shoulders. Come up. Again, last set. 1 and 2. Awesome work. Lower all the way down. Extend your arms, extend your legs. Lift. 4, 2. Great work. Come on back. Awesome job. So strong. All right, we're gonna do those single leg split squats again, and we'll be going ahead and adding in the hammer curl right away if you're up for it. So go ahead and grab your weighted objects right away as we're getting started with this one. Good work. How you feeling? You're doing good. Yes, we're gonna start out with that right foot up on our elevated surface or just behind you if you don't have an elevated surface. Go ahead and adjust your foot position so you're far enough away from your elevated surface that when you sink down, you're at about a 90-degree bend. Your knee may go a little over your foot, but not all the way out over your toes. Engage your shoulders back and down. Engage your core. Set up correctly before you start this, and you will get so much more out of it. Here we go. Lower down. As we come up, hammer curl. Lower down. As we come up, hammer curl. Lower, curl. Lower, and curl. Amazing job. Keep your weight back in your standing heel. Don't let it pitch you forward. Great job. Come on. Don't let your back arch. Hold your core strong. You really have to isolate and use your posterior chain for that. I've got 2 left. Woo! So strong. We can do this. And we're going to switch legs. How you feeling? Oh my gosh. Okay, this time left leg is going to go up behind us. And you're going to step far enough away, I could tell they needed to adjust. Very nice. And you can have, for this round, your weighted objects up on your shoulders, just resting there. You completed your hammer curl set already, so feel free to just focus on your form with this one. Hold your core in tight. Beautiful work. Come on. Sink it back on that standing heel. Hold that core in strong. Let the glutes do the work for you here. Great job. You can also have your weighted objects at your sides. Just don't let your shoulders roll forward. Nicely done. Reset with each press up. Last two for me. Watch out for collapsed arches. It's really helpful for me to be barefoot so I can really feel my form in my feet. It's fine if you have sneakers on, that's also good. Gonna bend the knees to set these weighted objects down. And, oh my gosh, skater lunges, round two. Let's have a quick breather. Woo! What was that gratitude that you thought of at the beginning of this round? Think about that again. Amazing. Ready for another set of skaters? All right, let's get those arm circles going. Let's open up those shoulders a little bit for a sec. Nice. Okay, here we go. Center of our mat. Get your game face on. Come on, we got this. Here we go. Back touch. Back touch. Come on, let's get it. Woo! Back and forth across your space. Being mindful of your form as you go. Keeping your chest and head lifted. Really nice. No need to hop or jump. If the lower impact version felt more supportive to you, do that. Be where you're at. Get stronger safely. This is not the time to be getting injured. You want to be very mindful of your form always, but never more important than right now. Come on, let's go. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We did it. Woo! Awesome job. All right. Last move in our circuit. It's that really strange one that I gave you last time. It's the row to squat curl. Okay, so grab some weighted objects, and remember, I'll go over the alternative with you again as we get started. Let's all start with our weighted objects in our hands. And let's begin by stepping our feet out wide, engaging our core, making sure we don't have an arched back, making sure our shoulders are not rolling forward. And we're just going to go ahead and squat down to start with, dangling the weighted objects close to our shins. From here, straighten your legs and give me a row. Now you can either drop it down to a squat, or you can come up, standing tall, and do the curl. Your choice. Row, squat, and curl, or stand. Row, squat, and curl. See what feels right for you. Be very mindful of that form at all times. Weighted objects should be in close to our shins. And we set our hips back as if we were going to sit down on the floor. Nice. Keep those weighted objects tight to your body. So good. Last two. I know this one's tough. That's why we saved it to the end. Last one. Woo! And curl. Amazing work. So in this workout, bend your knees to set your weighted objects down. We've got two curl variations. The first one we're doing palms facing each other when we're doing the single leg split squats. The last one, we're doing palms facing our shoulders. So it's cool if you did them similarly. Try that for your last round if that's something new for you, or if you missed my cue. All of these things are good. We really want to isolate our biceps and back today, our posterior chain, our core. You're getting it all in with today's workout. All right, we're going to move on to our third and final round. Hey guys, here we go. In and out, jump squats with the high pull row. Feel free to grab a weighted object if you've got one. I know you do. We're going to start with the step in and step out. So step it out. Make sure your knees are tracking in line with your toes. Drive your elbows up high. Step it back. Out, in, out, and in. Now if you can, add in the jumping squat. Great work. Come on. Let's do this. You got it. Jumping and squatting. Be mindful of your knees, tracking in line with those toes. Great work. Come on. Up and out. Just a few more. This is your last set. Last push. You can do it. In and out. Woo! In and out. Woo! Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing work. Oh my gosh. Bend your knees to set your weighted object down. And come on down to your mat. You're going to meet me for our final set of Superwoman lifts and push-ups. So let's first set up our push-up position, either kneeling or up on your toes or on both knees. Whew. Catching my breath. Here we go. 1, flat back. 2, lower all the way down and extend the arms, extend the legs. 1 and 2. Great work. Back up on your toes. 1 and 2. Lower all the way down. Lift for 2. Come on. 1 and 2. Lift up. 1 and 2. Great job. Come on, just a couple more of these. Hold your core nice and tight. Keep that back flat. Lift and lower with control. Hands just below shoulders as we pop it up. 2 push-ups. Can we do 1 last set of these? Yes, we can. I can. I will. Watch me. Let's go. Up for 2. Come on. 1 and 2. Lower all the way down and lift and lift. And you rocked that. All right. So strong. So awesome. Give me a power word right now. A power word that describes the best, strongest you, the fittest you, the fiercest you. What is that word? I want to hear it. Type it in the chat right now. Think it to yourself. Bring it into your body. Let it infuse you because we have just 3 moves left to go in this workout. And we're going to rock them so hard together. Here we go. Grabbing those weighted objects when you're ready. Bending your knees always to pick them up from the floor. Good work. Shoulders roll back. We're going to find our foot position. Left foot is in front of us. Right foot's going to come behind us up onto our box or chair or couch. Whatever you've got, then send your weight back into your standing heel. Engage your abs. And this time, you're going to do single arm curls. So as you come down, I want you to just curl your right arm. Keep your elbow in tight to your rib cage. Palm faces your opposite wall. We're still doing those hammer curls. Great job. You're staying just on your right arm. Nice. Focus on your heel, pressing up each time. Press the earth away from you. Sometimes that helps. Last 3. Last 2. You got this. Come on. Last 1. Woo! So strong. Okay, switching legs. This time we're just going to curl with the left arm so it doesn't get left out. Just catching my breath in between. This time, left foot is up on our elevated surface or just behind you in a reverse lunge if you don't have an elevated surface. And we sink it down. Left elbow bends, staying in tight to your body. Good. Keep your gaze in front of you. Check in with your core. Don't let your back arch. Come on. How's your foot position? Great work. So strong. Come on, rock stars. 3 to go. Keep breathing. Oxygenate those cells. Last 1. Woo! So good. Bend the knees. Set them down. Did you hold on to your power word? Good work. Gonna make myself a little more space. Last set of skater lunges. If you're not up on your feet, come on up. Here we go. Come right to the center of your mat. Get ready. Get set. And go. Skate. Skate. Side to side. We got this. Keeping yourself light on your feet. Back leg just drifts back and taps down behind you. Forward knee has a nice solid bend. And we're keeping our weight back in our heels as we do this so that we don't put pressure on the knee, on the front. Good. Come on. So good. Last 10. 9. Can you pick up your pace? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rocked it. So good. Oh my gosh. Amazing work. Oh, you guys are amazing. Just amazing. Way to start this out strong. So proud of you. Woo! Okay. Ready? Here we go. Fully hinged row to squat curl. And your goal is 8 to 12 or so. That's about where you want to be. Let's go ahead and grab some weighted objects, bending at the knees to pick them up. And we're going to begin by checking in with our shoulders, stepping our feet out a little wider than hip distance, checking in to make sure we're not rolling our arches in, making sure that we have an even weight distribution on all the corners of our feet, engaging those shoulders back and down even as we engage our core. From here, squat it back, driving your weighted objects along your shins, and then straighten your legs. Row, and squat and curl, or stand and curl. Row, squat, and curl. Beautiful. Come on. And this is a regular bicep curl, so your palms face into your chest. Great work. Keep those weighted objects in tight to your body. So good. Come on. We got this. We are powerful. We are strong. We are resilient. We are warriors. We are fierce. We can do this. We've got this. Stronger than you think. Last one. Come on. And curl and power. Power, 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 power. You are powerful. You are strong. You just rocked full body fire. So proud of you. Just amazing work. Now, before we move on and have a little chat, let's do a little stretch, get into our body, and let's just think about our 4 pillars of health. Let's talk about them. So if you have your couch or your elevated surface, let's go ahead and put our right heel up on it and just lean forward for a little hamstring stretch. Square your hips and lean forward. Nice. Now, what are our 4 pillars of health? They are sleep, they are nutrition, they are stress management, and they are exercise. We are rocking that 4th pillar of health today. You are doing such a great job. And each day of your 5-day challenge, I will send you some bonus information to help you tune in to one of the key areas in the 4 pillars. Tomorrow, we're going to really tune into sleep. So you can get a head start on that. Switch legs. Lean over your left leg. You can get a head start on that tonight by going to bed a little early. Getting exercise is a great way to help strengthen your body. And because of that, we need rest and restoration to help repair all of the breakdown that we did with our workout. So don't skip that. Go ahead and hold on to the side of your wall, chair, whatever you got. Grab the inside of your heel or your toes and pull your knee up towards your butt. You can also wrap a towel around the back of your foot and pull your foot up towards your butt. Just a little quadriceps stretch. Nice job. So good. So your bonus homework for today, let's go ahead and switch around, is to just read the 4 Pillars of Health article on my blog. If you haven't already, it's in your email if you're on my email list. And I also posted it in the Facebook link. If you're not on Facebook, you can go straight to my Instagram profile, click on the blog, and you can find the 4 Pillars article there. Very, very good. I want you to use this week to just really set yourself up for success. Let's go ahead and send our feet out wide, and we're gonna just hinge forward, reaching down for the floor. Just give yourself this opportunity to really tune into your health. And remember what a role model you are to your family, to your friends. You can share this challenge with them. We're gonna walk our hands over to our left foot. It's going to be live every day this week on Facebook and Instagram. Come on over to your right foot. Good work. Feel that stretch through your left inner thigh. Nice. Now from here, we're just gonna bend our knees and alternate sides, just stretching, reaching a hand over and across. Great job. Nicely done. and come all the way up, arms up, palms together. Go ahead and reach your left palm over and grab the side of your right elbow and just pull your arm in a little bit, just pulling that shoulder up and across. Don't let it come in front of your face. I want it right by your head. Good. Same thing on the other side. Straight up and over. It's going to give you a little lat stretch, which will feel great. Awesome job. Now a great stretch for your chest is you're going to take your flat elbow and your flat wrist and you're going to put them up against the wall or any surface, and then I'm using my right arm right now. I'm going to put it up at about a 90-degree bend from my body, and I'm going to step forward with my right knee coming into a forward lunge, which is stretching out through my chest. And that is an amazing stretch to help open you up if you have tight back, tight shoulders, tight chest. This is a really good one, especially if you're kind of in that rounded forward position a lot. Let's switch and do the other side. So flat elbow, flat wrist against the side of your wall, and step it forward with the left leg this time. Just very small lunge, just until you feel a nice pull in your chest. Great job. I recommend doing this stretch multiple times a day to really help with posture and alignment, especially if you sit at a desk for work or you do a lot of sitting in general. This can really help you a lot. Whew. Throughout this challenge, we're going to be really helping to tune into our posterior chain quite a lot, and just making sure that you are staying aligned and stable throughout this entire